With the local elections tomorrow, Rishi Sunak had to pretend that he's been on the right side of every issue. For example, in response to complaints about the exploitation of workers in car washes,
we expect all businesses to follow the law, including providing fair pay and working conditions for their employees. We're tackling exploitation in the labour market.
As Prime Minister, he's effectively the employer of all public sector workers, and they've been on strike for months precisely because they haven't been getting fair pay. And just like he's done throughout his career as an MP, he's introducing new laws to limit the ability of employees to refuse to be exploited.
And last year we saw the largest number of people buying their first home in 20 years.
Yeah, but that number goes up every year, and in 2021 there was a boost because nobody was able to buy homes in 2020 because it was literally illegal to enter another person's home. And the general gist of your point is that people are feeling financially comfortable, which is kind of not the case when millions of people are skipping meals to feed their kids.
We know that our plans will deliver lower inflation.
But your plans include introducing Brexit checks on things that we import from the EU, which even your own Jacob Rees-Mogg said would add up to 70% of the cost of food. I don't think that'll help with inflation. And then this attack on Labour's Keir Starmer is borderline unhinged.
He wants to impose top-down housing targets.
That is literally in your manifesto. You're attacking Labour for saying they'll do what you promised to do when you got elected. And on his government's new law that means that you now have to have photo ID on you when you try to vote in the UK.
98% of people already possess a suitable form of voter ID.
According to his own government stats, 2 million people don't have the photo ID required to vote.
And the government made available free alternative ID for those that do not have it.
Yeah, but only 85,000 people have out of the 2 million that need it.
It's common in European countries.
Yeah, but almost all European countries have mandatory national ID cards to ensure that every citizen has the ability to vote. You explicitly oppose national ID cards.
Speaker, the government is committed to defending media freedom worldwide because thriving independent journalism is one of the cornerstones of democracy.
Remember when the chair of the BBC was the same guy who helped Tory PM Boris Johnson get an £800,000 loan and used to be your boss at Goldman Sachs? And you rejected the calls for him to resign as the chair of the biggest news organisation in the country? You're not exactly the poster child for independent journalism. But yeah, good luck tomorrow with the elections. I'm sure it'll go swimmingly.